what an adventure you've been on already. So, okay, so you mentioned earlier on in the piece that you get to a point where the pain's so much and then you start to think about the reasons that got you to that pain point in the first place. So when you were reflecting over your life, like what were some of the reasons that you come up with that caused that problem in the first place?
Well, I started to think about the patterns that I had created. And, you know, growing up I had, you know, people ask me that question, right? How did you get so big? And I kind of, in the past, had just kind of like said, oh, you know, I grew up in an Italian family. We just love food, you know, food's a celebration, all of these things. But truthfully, I had no idea until I started to look back and started to think about, you know, some of the moments in my life, like a moment where, you know, my dad had sent me to bed without dinner, and I was angry, and I went upstairs and I sat there crying, angry about being sent to bed without dinner. I was probably mucking up or doing something stupid, and then I waited for him to go to bed, and when he went to bed, I crept downstairs and just started eating everything that I could, cramming food down my throat. Crying and kind of swearing under my breath the whole time. So I started to look back on moments like that. You know, that's not the only moment. There were a couple like that, where I've attached such strong emotion to eating. And I didn't want to feel that pain, the emotional pain, so I just kept eating until it became physical pain in my stomach. So I no longer felt the emotional pain.
Wow.
And, you know, multiple times like that, you know, as you go through life, it starts to become that those triggers start to become more and more ingrained, and I didn't know how to deal with it. So, you know, that was one part. The other part was just a lack of knowledge about food, eating way too much at the wrong times, and you know, massive feelings of self-hatred and low self-image. And one more thing that I often talk about is that self-identity. The identity that I had myself, or I had created, was the identity of the big guy. Like the big, fat, funny guy, everybody's mate, nice guy, trying to make everybody happy, trying to decide, you know, what to say to which person to make them feel good, to make them happy, but really being, you know, pretty miserable inside.
The people pleaser that wants to make everyone else happy except for itself.
Right, the people pleaser for sure.